what's most special is at that stage, I mean, I was 19 or 20 years being eligible to go in the Hall of Fame, and it took that long. Again, not that I was expecting it, but at that point, all my children were young adults. To have them there, my only regret is my best fan, my mother, had passed, so she wasn't there to recognize or to see it all. And my mom was, as you mentioned at the outset of this interview, that my dad passed away when I was 13, and I mentioned mentors, and I didn't mention my mom. I mean, for her to have a 13-year-old, my other three siblings were off at university and not living in Lachute, so it was my mom and I, and she kept me on the straight and narrow and drove me to the hockey games. But I mean, she was a good Canadian hockey mom. I remember when I phoned her up to say I was voted to play in the All-Star game before we won the Cup that year. And, I was so excited to call her, say, Mom, I'm going to the NHL All-Star game. I'm going to be playing the All-Star game. And she was like, oh, that's nice, dear. That's nice. And I'm like, Mom, like, that's a big thing. Like, why not? She goes, she says, I'll get really excited when you win the Stanley Cup someday. So I guess, maybe there's a subliminal messaging that drove me as an athlete. But I can't satisfy my mom unless I win a cup. So and then, post-playing career into my management days. And, it was in the media that I was eligible for a lot of years. And of course, the Hall of Fame would come and go, and I never got elected. And she would say to me, phone me up and say, you're going to get in, mark my words, you'll get in there someday.